In the kingdom of Obodo Iyimah, Queen Amora and King Obiora were loved by their people. For 10 long years, they had no child. The queen prayed day and night, visiting the temple, crying, "If the gods bless me, I will never forget their mercy." Then, one quiet morning, Queen Amora fainted in the courtyard. The palace healers rushed to her side, checked her pulse, and smiled. "My queen," they said softly, "you carry life within you." Then one stormy night, the queen went into labor. The thunder shook the palace walls. By sunrise, she gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Right on his small chest was a glowing mark, shaped like a half-moon. The chief priest bowed deeply. "This child carries light," he said. "Where lies and darkness live, his life will bring truth." The king lifted the baby and shouted, "The gods have remembered us." But not everyone rejoiced. The king's second wife, Queen Azuka, whose womb had remained empty, stood in the shadows, burning with jealousy. That same night, while the palace celebrated, Azuka went to the royal nurse and pressed gold coins into her hand. "Make the baby disappear," she whispered. "Tell the king he was born dead. If you do this, you will live rich forever." The nurse trembled but obeyed. Before dawn, she crept into the queen's chamber, lifted the sleeping child, and replaced him with a lifeless newborn from the servants' quarters. By morning, Queen Amora woke weak and tired. "Where is my son?" she asked softly. The nurse fell to her knees, crying fake tears. "My queen, the child did not survive." The queen screamed until she fainted. The king tore his robe and shouted at the heavens. But while the palace mourned, the nurse walked to the riverbank in secret and left the living baby in a basket, wrapped in royal cloth. At sunrise, an old fisherman named Papa Ikene came to cast his net. He heard a faint cry. When he looked closer, he saw the baby, and the half-moon mark glowing on his chest. "The gods have given you to me," he whispered. "I will raise you like my own." He took the baby home and named him Obioma, meaning good heart. 18 years passed. King Obiora was older now, but still wise and strong. His kingdom was peaceful, though Queen Amora's eyes still carried sadness. She had never stopped dreaming of the child she lost. Meanwhile, Obioma had grown into a humble, kind young man. He lived with Papa Ikene near the river, helping fishermen, feeding widows, and fixing nets for free. But everyone noticed something about him. Whenever the moonlight touched his chest, the mark of the half-moon glowed softly, like it was alive. One season, after a heavy storm destroyed the palace storehouse, the king ordered all able young men to come help rebuild it. Watch out for part 2 to know what happened to Obioma.